Have you ever thought about the possibility of changing your species? Imagine, for a moment, the ability to shed your human skin and embrace a new, fantastical form. This is the world of species replacement therapy, a pioneering frontier that's capturing the hearts and minds of many. It's a daring leap into the unknown, a redefinition of identity beyond human comprehension. And at the heart of this trend is our protagonist, a trans woman who dared to dream, dared to change. Meet our protagonist, a trans woman who dared to transform into an incredible dragon. Our protagonist began her journey with dragon hormone replacement therapy, HRT. This was no ordinary journey, and it was certainly not for the faint of heart. It was a journey of transformation, of metamorphosis, a journey that would see her transition from a trans woman into a spectacular, voluptuous dragon. As the dragon HRT coursed through her veins, she began to experience a series of profound physical changes. She grew in size, dwarfing every man around her. Her body began to sprout soft, shiny scales that glistened like a treasure trove under the sunlight. The scales weren't just for show, they represented her newfound strength, a super strength that made her feel invincible. But the transformation didn't stop there. She discovered she could lay eggs that were as large as those of an ostrich. This wasn't just a novelty, it was a source of immense pleasure. Each egg she laid was a testament to her transformation, a symbol of the dragon she had become. And the eggs weren't just for laying, they were also for cooking. With eggs the size of an ostrich's, she could whip up a feast fit for a dragon. This journey of transformation was not without its challenges. The physical changes were intense and sometimes overwhelming. But with each passing day, she found herself embracing these changes, relishing in the pleasure they brought her. She reveled in her super strength, took pride in her shiny scales, and found joy in laying her large eggs. As she transitioned, she also discovered a new voice within her, a voice that was commanding, a voice that demanded respect, a voice that reflected her domineering personality. This new voice was a reflection of her inner strength, a testament to the dragon she had become. The transformation journey was a journey of self-discovery, of embracing her true self, of becoming the dragon she was meant to be. But the transformation wasn't just physical, it was also social. As she grew into her new dragon form, our protagonist began attracting followers. Just picture this. She's not just a dragon, but a beacon of change, a symbol of transformation. Her allure was irresistible, and many men, drawn to her strength and beauty, chose to join her in her new life. They didn't become dragons themselves, but rather kobolds, creatures of dragonkin who now worship her. Her voice, once soft and unassuming, had transformed along with her. It was now a powerful, domineering sound echoing through the caves and mountains, a siren call to her followers. It was a voice that commanded respect, demanded obedience, and yet was filled with a motherly love that her kobolds couldn't resist. And the fire, let's not forget the fire. She could breathe fire, a display of her formidable power that was as mesmerizing as it was terrifying. But she found more mundane uses for it too. Imagine cooking with dragon fire. The eggs she laid, as large as those of an ostrich, sizzling in the heat, a feast for her kobold family. In her dragon form, she found more than just a physical transformation. She found acceptance, power, and a new family. She was no longer just a woman or a dragon, but a beacon of hope for those who felt they were born in the wrong skin. She found acceptance, power, and a new family in her dragon form. Our protagonist's transformation journey raises a question. Could this astounding metamorphosis be the key for others too? Species replacement therapy isn't just a fantastical tale spun from the threads of our heroine's life. It's a real, tangible solution that could potentially unlock a world of relief for those grappling with species dysphoria, much like gender dysphoria. Imagine a world where you're not confined by the limitations of your human form, where you could spread your wings literally and take flight. Imagine the freedom, the power, the exhilaration. From the strength of a bear, the agility of a cheetah, to the grace of a swan. The possibilities are as infinite as the species that grace our planet. But remember, it's not just about the physical transformation, it's about finding your true self, embracing it, and living your truth, just like our protagonist did. So, would you consider species replacement therapy?